What is up guys, Faded here and welcome back to my channel for another video, and today I'm gaming on the well-known Y50 from Lenovo and I'm playing BioShock Infinite on ultra settings 1920 by 1080. Take a quick look here at the settings that I chose to go with and I feel like this is the best way to go. Solid and smooth gameplay, anywhere from 40 to 60 frames per second. No hiccups unless you are going through a cutscene, which that's understandable. The most of which I would be concerned here is the tearing. I'm using a capture card to capture this gameplay and just using fraps up at the top right to be able to display the frame counter. Gaming on a 60 Hz monitor, people have gotten used to the tearing that you will see here. So most people get used to it and they get used to it really fast, especially when you are gaming on a laptop. But nonetheless, very solid gameplay, performs really well. This is on the latest beta drivers, and to upgrade to those beta drivers, whenever you first get your Y50, it will be on some old drivers from like 3 sets ago. Now you're probably thinking, oh, I'll just go to the NVIDIA website to download them. Actually, you cannot install that. It's actually going to say there is no compatible hardware on your PC, which this can be very frustrating and you actually have to use a hack to be able to get to it. I will have a link down in the description to a guy that knows how to do it. You can listen to him eat peaches and tell you how to fix it. But once you get all that set up, it plays really well once you're up to date on the latest drivers. Now this is with the GTX 860M on the 4GB VRAM edition, and this is using the Maxwell technology, which is a successor to the Kepler technology. But anyways, it also does pack an i7 4710 HQ, which is very similar to the 4700 HQ. So if you are deciding on this PC, don't make that a deciding factor. In some instances, the 4710 can actually be slower, and in some instances it can be faster, but just go with whatever fits your budget. As for VRAM, like I said, 4GB, that usually doesn't matter that much unless, you know, they optimize for it. But at this point, it's usually, if you're using dual monitors, that's all it really matters. Also, this has 16GB of RAM, and this is at 1600 megahertz. Once you get to 8, there's really no use for it when you're gaming. The only real use you have of 16 is whenever you are rendering or editing video or stuff like that, something that's really memory intensive. This is also on a Samsung SSD, but that should have nothing to do with performance. People have just asked me what's inside. And so with that, you can see just how well this games. You know, you're seeing it right here. Tearing's okay, you can learn to deal with it. But performance is awesome. It really performs. If you can get over the color of the screen, you can check it out in my review, and I'll tell you all about how bad the screen is, and it really drives me nuts with the color saturation and stuff like that. Lenovo really messed up. But anyways, if you're just worried about performance, this shows you right here how well the 860M performs on the Lenovo Y50. And with that, thank you guys very much for watching this video, and you guys have a good one.